Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Welcome to Coffee Conversations.
Thanks.
This is a new thing we've been doing with Dr. Stevenson, and it's been amazing talking to a bunch of graduate students and seeing how they're doing so far. I brought my cup of coffee, but I drink tea, so.
Yes, I have tea too.
Really? Yeah, I'm a tea drinker. So how are you today?
I'm good. It's nice weather out, so we just went for a little walk, which is good.
Nice.
Doing a lot more walking these days.
Yes. Where are you right now? Where are you located?
I'm in Tallahassee.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
How about you? Did you stay in town?
No, I live in Miami, so I came
Okay.
down to Miami.
Yeah.
Are you from Tallahassee or?
No, I'm originally from Australia, so
Oh,
I'm just here for
wow.
my doctorate program. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So what made you decide on FSU?
They have a combined program, so it's counseling and school psychology, so it's both areas of training, which is nice.
Oh,
I
okay.
think there's only
So
like
tell me a
7
little bit-
colleges that do that.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about that program.
So we get training. It's a counseling psychology program, and so clinical psychology is across the road from us. And we're housed in the Department of Education or College of Education. So we get training with school psych and with counseling psychology, which is my track, so to speak, or what have you. But we do get training with kids and things like that, which is nice. So we got to like FSUS and more of that assessment side of things. So we get to see what school psychologists do, which I think is really good because you can learn about the other professions, I suppose, or you're working interdisciplinarily, right? So that way, when we are out in the real world, we'll know what a school psychologist, what their role is and what their primary concerns and jobs are. At the end of the day, we're all psychologists. It's just a different setting, essentially.
It's difficult during this time because it's not like you can assess people when everything is stopped in motion. So my question for you is like during this time, how has that changed like your day in the life, I guess, of a graduate student?
Sure. I think I do more work. I don't know if that's because it's like larger chunks of time sitting and doing something. I don't necessarily have classes, so I think I'm then left to my own devices a little bit. And I think that's just grad school in general. Your hand isn't held from step to step for assignments and things like that. Like the expectations are laid out. And we do meet for class, but it's very discussion based. It's not like rote learning or you're learning material. Most of it you already know. It's more of like an application. Let's talk about it. How is this going to shape you for when you're a professional? So I don't want that to be misconstrued. I know at the moment there's definitely grumbles from undergrads, from parents being like, well, we're paying all this money. Are we getting the same education? Like I know that is definitely something that is of concern right now. But as far as I think I do more work only because I feel like I sit at my table for longer periods of time.
I can completely agree with that.
Yeah.
So what were some of the challenges that you met in your first year that you were kind of able to overcome in your second year?
I think one is just a whole new environment, right? Whilst I did do my undergrad in the US and my master's, I did go home for about 1.5 years before I returned to the US. So again, adjusting to that way of life, like it's different here versus back home in Australia. Also, my family's at home, so that's different.
Oh, wow.
Moving to a whole new state, I got married, so my husband and I moved here. So, learning to live together, making it our space rather than like mine or his. So I think I had a lot of other events going on in my life. So learning how to balance all of that, not just school.
Right.
And then I think beyond that, friends made a difference. So I've made some friends now. And I think that's difficult because it's hard to get to know people in the classroom on a social level.
Right.
And so unless you are making an effort to hang out with your classmates or your cohort outside of a classroom setting, it is difficult to get to really know somebody. And so that took a minute, but finally got there. So that's definitely helped. You have people that you can kind of share your miseries with about classroom stuff, but also you can build those other social memories, whether it's going out to brunch or going to the bar or going for a walk or whatever it is. That's definitely helpful.
Have you had any experience in like TAing or like as a graduate assistant or any of that?
Yeah, so I during my I was in my master's. I actually was the instructor of record for an upper level undergrad class for experimental psychology. So that was strange because I definitely had class with some of those people at different points. So now to be standing in front of them and to kind of assert myself as someone who knows enough more than you do was difficult. But to try and figure out your teaching style in front of a group of people is difficult because I don't think you can manufacture a setting like that to figure it out at home or in just a bare classroom. You need to be able to feed off of people's vibes and to understand how to read their body language to know if they're really understanding what you're saying. So I've done it with that. I've done some tutoring, and then as far as GAing, I'm the GA for the Director of Clinical Training for the program. And then I work at the University Health Center where I do these smart choices groups. So for individuals who are sanctioned by the university for alcohol or marijuana related incidents, have to go through the program. And so that's always fun because not everyone wants to be there. So trying to engage people into learning is always it's different from week to week.
Oh, but that's awesome. And are you enjoying that position? Are you currently doing that?
Yeah, so I currently do that. So we've had to make a switch, obviously with the pandemic not being on campus and being able to give those groups in person. So we moved to an online intervention dissemination, and we're doing the best we can. Do I enjoy the groups? I do, actually. But again, like I said, it does change week to week. Sometimes you have those groups who are very engaged and are active participants and really appear like they want to make a positive change. Others just, it's an inconvenience in their day. So, and sometimes those ones are more fun in the sense that they're a challenge and you need to, you want to help them. And I think that just goes hand in hand with the career path that I'm on anyway.
Well, I don't know anything on the matter, but I feel as if you'd be surprised. Maybe there would be, like, if you offer that, like, helping hand, there would be people that are interested and want to talk about those mental health issues. And even though they're teamed together, it might not seem that way, but maybe individually, those people would really appreciate the help and support. So that's really awesome research that, you could possibly do in the future.
Yes, I'm excited about it. I hope it'll come to fruition.
Yes. Well, I've had a lovely time talking with you. I hope that I think you told me that you're handling this time well, but hopefully everything gets back on moving tracks and
yes,
we can all go back to school.
Yeah, well, you too. I know that this is a great, college is a great experience, and it's a time I hope everyone gets to have. So I hope that we get to return back to some normalcy for you soon. But in the meantime, take good care of yourself and your family.
You too. Stay safe. Nice meeting you.